The experience working at my first job, the first summer of going into high school. Once I turned 15, I would be able to work at my local fair. And this fair was amazing. It had food, concerts, Ferris wheel. It was a blast to be at. And so here we go, the first day. I was nervous, scared, but also I thought about these great times that I could have meeting these people, maybe going on the rides. I don't remember the names of the people that trained me, but people were nice. The part that I had working at the fair was telling people where to park. After I was done training, I was there on the road telling people where to go. I was nervous. I was scared, but I knew that I could do it because I told myself that if these people can do it, I can do it too. A lot of people actually saw me and remembered me when I was in middle school, because I made friends in middle school and they came to the fair, and it was super cool to see those people. And with this part of the job, I would have to move around. Like, for example, there were these positions, right, where I would need to go to this part of like the fair, or like the middle, or like the back area to tell people where to park. It was a pretty easy job telling people where to park and all that. But here we go. Here's the story of that night. Just remember that I was the smallest one there. In the middle of the road, I was looking around. Hold on. Where did everyone go? Huh? Yes, that was my reaction. But I knew I needed to stay there because if I walked away, one of the workers would probably yell at me. But I didn't know that for sure. I don't remember how long I stayed there, but people that trained me that day came back. And they picked me up. But they didn't say anything. They just picked me up and they brought me back to the trailer. And as I came back to the trailer, I thought about, why was I the only one there? Do they remember me? Do they know I work here? Of course they did, because they picked me up and brought me back to the trailer. That moment was funny and just overall a weird experience. But over the next days, I did the same thing. I told people where to park. There were also concerts that were happening too. And during one of the concerts, there were so many people. Like, I forgot who came by to do one of the concerts, but I think the most people that came during that that day were over 2,000 people. But it made that day so fast because I told people to go this, there, this, that way, this way, this way. So that night was fun. And I forgot to say that sometimes after I would work, I would be able to have like time to go on the rides because I had these like tickets. So that was a lot of fun. That was my first year working, and I worked there for 2 more years. Having that as my first job, in the beginning I was scared and nervous, but slowly over time I built confidence and learned to talk to new people, to build character, if that makes any sense, to have more skills for my own self. But thank you all for listening.